Before we wrap up our program and announce the raffle winners, we have a very special guest with us tonight. Christian Cabas. We're just going to spend a few minutes talking about his experience with HopeHealth. So Christian, if you could come on up and join us.
Before I start, I just want to thank all the folks here at HopeHealth for reaching out and allowing me to kind of share quickly tonight. I'll try to be brief, or as brief as I can be. Nurses should earn a base salary of $1 million. I tweeted this sentiment on March 14th, 2021, while lying in the recliner next to my mother, Michelle, at the Hewlett Center. It was her first night inpatient with HopeHealth and the second to last of her life. My mom was just 40 years old when she was diagnosed with stage 4 colorectal cancer. As anyone who was close to cancer knows, the 4 years that followed were an absolute roller coaster. There's sort of no other way to describe it. In January 2021, as my mom's health declined quickly and dramatically, on a cold Monday afternoon, we met with her oncologist who told us there was nothing left to do. Cancer had become too big for all of us, is sort of the verbiage that she used. She referenced hospice and talked about how it would quickly become a resource to help us, all of us, transition my mom into the end of her life. She wasn't kidding. After leaving the office, or her office, at Miriam Hospital that day, in a matter of a couple hours, HopeHealth was there, delivering a hospital bed, equipment, supplies, to make my mom's stay at home a comfortable one. The next day, when she came home, a team of nurses, social workers were there right away, talking through everything with us, again, all of us. The home nursing staff were incredible, patient and proactive. My sister Hannah and I would text my mom's regular nurse, Kim, day and night with questions, and she'd follow up with answers and comforting reassurance. As much as she did for my mom in the last month and a half of her life, she did for us. Once we transitioned into the Hewlett Center, the staff was a true source of comfort for all of us. All three of my mom's nurses, Laura, Felicia, and Gina, and their nurses' assistants were nothing short of rock stars. There's kind of no other way to describe them. On the night that my mom passed, I must have asked Gina, who was her nurse that evening, 4 or 5 times before I left to promise me, please promise me, you'll call if my mom is ready to go. And each time, I must have asked 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times before I left. Each time she reassured me that she would right away. At 4:10 a.m. that morning, she kept her promise. She called me to come in, tucked those small crocheted hearts into my mom's hands for me and my sisters as she passed. My mom was a medical assistant. She had a great reverence for the healthcare field. She was proud to just be a small part of it. And I know she was more than happy with the care that she received from the HopeHealth team, which has truly lived up to its name and its motto, right? Touching lives. What they did to help her transition peacefully and comfortably means more to us, my family, my sisters, than anything. HopeHealth is a miracle that all Rhode Islanders and those in the surrounding areas, Massachusetts, what have you, will cross paths with at some point. And during a challenging time, the last thing you want to worry about is whether or not you can provide the resources necessary to make your loved one comfortable. I want to assure everyone here, and I know everyone here knows, the support of individuals like you all pays it forward to ensure that that's the case for everyone. So thank you all so much. I appreciate your support. Thanks so much for having me today.